and welcome to Quality Hot Topics. I'm Charlene Gillen, the Product Manager for Quality Central at NICE.
Hi everybody, I'm Kim Steele and I'm the Solution Specialist here on our Quality Applications at NICE.
And with us for today's hot topic, we have Barb and Claudine. Barb and Claudine, can you do a quick introduction, please?
Hi, my name is Barb Leiler and I'm the Solution Deployment Leader at WPS Health Insurance.
I'm Claudine Halleck. I'm the Manager of the Quality Assurance Department for Morgan Stanley.
Okay, today's question, everyone, is how do you ensure that your agents are getting involved in the quality and the performance management process? So, Barb, can we start with you? How does WPS make sure that this happens?
I think it's important to get agents involved in understanding how they're performing. And to start with, one of the things we like to do is kind of ask, how do they think they're performing and what is it they want to know more about? And then we find ways to be able to demonstrate to them how different dashboards can actually be used to show them how they themselves can look at their personal results and be able to take personal accountability over how they're performing and then identify the different things they can do to increase and make their performance better.
One of the biggest things that we did was create a dashboard for our agents. So when quality evaluations are completed, they have a place to go see them right away, almost real time. They can read the feedback, they can listen to their own recorded calls. So that was life-changing for them because they didn't have that ability before. And then we can roll up their averages, their trends, and they can access it anytime they want.
So that's great, Claudine. Can you tell us a little bit more about how did agents react? How are they responding to the ability to see their own performance at their fingertips?
They're very interested in their performance. They're very interested in how they're doing. So they were asking their supervisor all the time. So now they can just get it really quickly in between calls for themselves and get quick answers, and they don't have to have a lengthy conversation with their supervisor. And now it's more efficient because once they see those evaluations and their trends, they can just go ask their supervisor a very specific question about their performance instead of an overall conversation that might cover everything.
Thanks, Claudine. So that's great. I mean, we always say that the weight of the world rests on the supervisor's shoulders. And so anything that we can do to drive them to be more efficient and effective when they're tackling their number one task of coaching their agents for continuous improvement, the better we all are.
Right.
And so in Quality Central, we do have some scorecards and portal dashboards that are available. I'd like Kim to go ahead and show us those and walk us through what it means to an agent to be really in tune with their performance and how they can drive improvement there.
And I think this is super important because in the benchmark study we did last year, about only 6% of them even thought that the quality program was helping them get anywhere, right? So the more we can drive to the agents, the better off. And we really tried to account for that within the Quality Central application. So what I'm looking at here is the dashboard for the agent so that they can understand what's going on from their performance perspective. So they have a view to the KPIs, they have view to the metrics, and they can see how well they're performing. They can also see how well they're performing against their team. So they really can gain a very quick, easy, pictorial understanding of what they're doing well and where their opportunities may lie.
And so these dashboards and metrics, they're the same ones that we're seeing for the supervisor, just broken down to the agent and their own individual performance.
Exactly, exactly. And as an agent, as we're talking about getting more empowerment into the agent's hand, as an agent, I have the capability of looking at these KPIs and looking at my calls or my interactions associated with these and being able to go in and listen to them whenever I have an opportunity to do that. Not only can I listen to them, but I also have the ability to self-evaluate. So I can go in and look at the evaluation form just as an evaluator would, and as I believe it was Barb pointed out, that they ask the agents where do they think that they're doing well, right? So now here they don't have the agents have to guess. The agent can come in, they can evaluate themselves, save it. That way when they go to talk to the supervisor, they're prepared with what they think they heard and did well, and the supervisor is also prepared because they have the results of that self-evaluation.
Great. So from an agent perspective, I am looking at my portal dashboard, my scorecards. I'm seeing my trends and where I might be struggling overall, trend-wise. I can drill and get to my own calls and then initiate my own self-assessment in order to prepare for my coaching session.
Exactly.
Do we have a way to capture maybe unsolicited feedback from an agent?
We do. So also you can, because you can create multiple different types of evaluation forms in there, you could create a feedback form, as you suggested, where you're asking the agent to give you feedback on a process or something that's going on in the contact center or just how they think they're doing in general. Here's an example of what that might look like. So again, I can send this to the agent. I can ask them to complete this. And then you have all the power of the reporting and the dashboarding capabilities on the back end to be able to do something with that information.
Okay, so we're not only giving the agents a means to self-assess and self-identify their areas of opportunity, but we're giving them a way to submit feedback in a more 360-degree fashion to the organization so they are involved and they become key stakeholders in the whole process.
Exactly.
That's great. So thanks for joining us for today's Quality Hot Topics, where we are focused on agent empowerment, getting the agent involved in the quality process in order to make them key stakeholders in your organization. Join us next time. We'll see you then.
Thanks, everybody.